Hi everybody, we are here with a Slenderiiz approved cookie recipe. And cookies are not really a part of the Slenderiiz system, but Chef Nelda, who was a chef in Hippocrates Institute in Florida and at Sonavive down in Mexico, who makes remarkable Slenderiiz approved recipes, came up with a PureNourish lemon wafer. Let's talk about what's in these incredible little wafers.
Well, very little. It's just the star of the recipe is PureNourish powder and baking powder and arrowroot powder and lemon juice with water, and that's it.
Now, a lot of people don't know what arrowroot powder is, but you can find it at really any health food store, right?
It's a healthy tuber that helps with leveling, like a baking powder, and it's very healthy for you.
Fantastic. Well, show us how to make these things.
Okay, we'll take 3.5 scoops of PureNourish.
And how many cookies does this make?
16.
Wow, that's a lot of
yeah,
cookies.
at only 12 to 14 calories a cookie. Now the trick here is to, when you put the baking powder and the baking and the arrowroot powder in, you just want to be sure that it's all mixed in and you don't have lumps, and that's it.
And look how cute your little whisk is.
I know.
I mean, and honestly, to get your kids involved in things like this, because the kids, when the kids are mixing it and they're making it, they'll want to taste it, and what an incredible little healthy cookie for your kids.
And you have all the ingredients right at home.
Absolutely.
I mean, because it's all with PureNourish. Now this is lemon juice and water. It's 3 tablespoons of lemon juice and 1 tablespoon of water.
All right.
And then all you do is just really mix it in until it becomes like a little batter.
Now this is a Slenderiiz approved recipe, and Chef, you did the Slenderiiz program, correct?
Oh, I did, and I successfully took off 30 pounds.
Forever, right?
Yes, I did.
That is fantastic.
Yeah, I had a great momentum with it, and it was very easy to follow. Very effective.
And what's great is that all these recipes you're making for the Slenderiiz system are Slenderiiz approved.
Right.
So you can eat all your own recipes, no problem.
Okay.
Look at that. Look at her mixing up the cookie dough.
Now, a lot of times I like to spray my cookie sheet.
Oh, that's right. And we spray, not with your traditional sprays that everybody else uses, we use coconut oil, right?
Yeah, right.
It's a coconut oil spray you can buy at your grocery stores.
And I like also, Deanna, to spray the spoon, if you will, because then
it's your trick.
Yeah, it helps there you
go.
And then it just helps this come right off. Now you're only going to make little tiny wafers. They're going to look very small to you, but they do spread out a little bit, and they will puff up a little bit also. But then they deflate. So don't get too excited.
And we preheated the oven at what?
350.
350.
Yeah, 350. So
look at that.
And these only have 4 fat calories each. That's pretty good. With we said
you can take a whole little baggie with you to work.
Well, you can. I have actually put little pieces of fruit with them, but they're good just the way it is. And I would like to do a savory one, so you could actually use it like bread.
Good, huh?
Savory.
Watch out for that recipe coming soon.
Like a cracker. Just to think you have everything you need.
Right, with PureNourish.
With PureNourish, exactly.
Who knew PureNourish would do so much.
So, and there we go.
Look at that. And
they will take about 15 to 20 minutes. It takes a while for the cookie to bake. You would think, being so tiny, that they would cook in 12 minutes like a normal cookie, but they really don't. It probably has to do with the product. So it does take about 15 to 20 minutes.
Okay, great. So it's going in a 350 oven. Right. While these are baking, we have Dr. Ray Strand with us. And Dr. Ray Strand was instrumental in the PureNourish formula and how it works with the body. And we're going to welcome Dr. Strand to the kitchen set. And we're going to talk a little bit about PureNourish and its benefits, why I put this in the oven. While the cookies are in the oven, we have Dr. Ray Strand, our Chief Medical Officer, with us today. Come on, Ray, and let's talk about why, you're an instrumental part of the Slenderiiz system in helping people get the body they want, while cookies aren't really on the program.
Well, normally not, because 85 to 90% of all the carbohydrates we eat in the US and Canada today are what we call high glycemic. They spike the blood sugar, which sets off inflammation and spasm of your arteries, but it also leads to overeating. So the most potent drug we put in our mouths today are the foods we choose to eat. And normally cookies aren't on that list. But Nelda has made it with PureNourish. And I'm excited about PureNourish for a lot of reasons, but especially that they're low glycemic. So now we have a choice of low glycemic cookies that are healthy and will free us up to eat healthy, delicious food. And so that's why I get excited about the Slenderiiz program and what we're doing and offering people a choice so that we can make behavioral changes. Of course, that's what it's all about, is healthy lifestyles. And this is what it's all about.
And giving people options.
Absolutely.
So,
you know, you don't, like you said, you don't want to give up everything, but we just have to make good choices and learning to cook properly and not have all the fast food options and to eat healthy, delicious food is the way we need to go.
all right, so let's get the cookies out of the oven and give them a try.
Perfect.
Ta-da! Wafers. Take a look. All
There
right,
you
let's
go.
try a Slenderiiz approved wafer. Can we cheers with a wafer?
Sure.
Absolutely. Cookie cheers.
Cookie cheers.
Cheers.
Yeah, no one's taken a bite yet. We're good to cheers.
Mm.
No, that
No, I ate the whole thing. It was so good.
you put the whole thing in your mouth in one bite.
That's a guy for you.
I took a dainty bite.
It's really lemony.
It is really
Yeah.
lemony. Well, that is
It is a
fantastic.
lemon wafer.
And Chef Nelda, thanks again for an
Oh, you're
incredible Slenderiiz recipe.